Counseling Association started in 1952 in Los Angeles when 4 independent associations convened a joint convention. The 4 different associations were the National Vocational Guidance Association, the National Association of Guidance and Counselor Trainers, the Student Personnel Association for Teacher Education, and the American College Personnel Association. By coming together, they hope to provide a larger professional voice by establishing the American Personnel Guidance Association, later changing the name in 1983 to the American Association of Counseling and Development. The association changed its name again on July 1, 1992, to the American Counseling Association to represent the common bond between members and reinforce the unity of purpose. The American Counseling Association is headquartered in Alexandria, Virginia. The American Counseling Association promotes public confidence and trust in the counseling profession so that professionals can further assist their clients and students in dealing with the challenges life presents. The American Counseling Association services professional counselors in the U.S. and in 50 other countries including Europe, Latin America, the Philippines, and the Virgin Islands. In addition, the American Counseling Association is associated with a comprehensive network of 19 divisions and 56 branches. The American Counseling Association also collaborates with several corporate and related organizations to enhance member services. The mission of the American Counseling Association is to enhance the quality of life in society by promoting the development of professional counselors, advancing the counseling profession, and using the profession and practice of counseling to promote respect for human dignity and diversity. There are several levels of membership to choose from, including professional, regular, new professional, and student. Memberships start at $94 a year. Membership in the American Counseling Association will help expand your knowledge and enhance skills, get access to the organization's journal, literature, and other research resources, grow your network, and demonstrate your commitment to the counseling profession and those you serve. There are several more benefits for its members, like discounts on malpractice liability, auto, home, and personal insurance products, prescription, lab, and imaging services, as well as discounts from industry leaders in hotel, travel, credit cards, and more.
The ACA offers several different publications. The first is the Journal of Counseling and Development. The JCD is the official publication of the American Counseling Association. It publishes articles on a variety of topics, including theories and research. They also focus on a few specialized areas, including assessment and diagnosis, trends, and practitioner profiles. The JCD is a quarterly publication available with a yearly fee of only $318 for non-members and free online access for current ACA members. Other journals include the Journal of Addictions and Offender Counseling, the Journal of College Counseling, the Journal of Humanistic Counseling. The ACA also publishes a bi-weekly newsletter for members, which is available online as well. The ACA publishes a magazine called Counseling Today, which is the flagship publication of the American Counseling Association. A complete print edition of each issue of Counseling Today is available to members in flipbook format. The ACA produces a newsletter that allows professionals to stay ahead of changes and trends in the industry, advocate for their professions, and expand networking connections. The ACA blog features multiple counselors maintaining a variety of blogs to address many different issues, such as mentorship, the GREET process, and using metaphors in counseling. The ACA is approved to provide continuing education in a variety of ways to assist members in acquiring the following certifications and trainings: National Board for Certified Counselors, Commission on Rehabilitation Counselor Certification, Association for Play Therapy, California Board of Behavioral Sciences, the Association for Addiction Professionals. The ACA has an extensive offering of web-based seminars as well on a variety of topics such as non-suicidal self-injury, surviving infidelity, and depression. The online courses and podcasts are available addressing topics such as personality disorders and disability awareness, and these are available to members. Annually, the ACA hosts a conference and expo, which is a comprehensive and educational networking event for counseling professionals. The ACA holds annual conferences in different locations. In 2013, it was in Cincinnati. Next year, in 2014, it will be in Hawaii. And the 2015 and 2016 locations are in Orlando, Florida, and Montreal, Canada, respectively. At the 2014 conference, the two keynote speakers include Morgan Spurlock, an award-winning writer, director, and producer, as well as an Academy Award-nominated director of Super Size Me and documentary filmmaker. Chloe Medanis is the world-renowned inventor and teacher of family and brief therapy and one of the originators of the strategic approach to family therapy. She has authored 7 books that are classics in the field: Strategic Family Therapy, Behind the One-Way Mirror, Sex, Love, and Violence, The Secret Meaning of Money, The Violence of Men, The Therapist as a Humanist, Social Activist, and Systemic Thinker, and Relationship Breakthrough. The American Counseling Association is located at 5999 Stevens Avenue, Alexandria, Virginia, 22304. Their fax number is area code 703-823-0252. You can also reach them toll-free at 1-800-347-6647 and fax them at 800-473-2329. If you need to contact them regarding the website, send an email to webmaster@counseling.org. For any questions regarding membership and address updates, contact Member Services at membership@counseling.org.
In 1991, the American Counseling Association Task Force was created to address the issue of counselors with impairments. The 1991 ACA Task Force on Impaired Counselors conservatively estimated that at least 10% of helping professionals were impaired at any selected moment in time, meaning that at that time at least 6,000 ACA members were experiencing some form of impairment that reduced their ability to care properly for their clients. There were 3 broad avenues for addressing the needs of impaired counselors: education of all counselors to prevent impairment, securing quality resources, intervention and treatment for impaired counselors, and advocacy within ACA and at the state and national levels to address the broader issues surrounding impairment as well as the specific needs of those who are impaired. The task force work began with impairment prevention through education on resiliency and wellness and was geared towards all counselors. Education served to remind counselors of what they should already know about stress and self-care, to help them identify their areas of vulnerability, and to provide strategies for renewal and the importance of taking care of themselves so that they can help others. Symptoms of impairment include burnout, compression fatigue, vicarious traumatization, depression, anxiety, other mental health conditions, drug and alcohol abuse, over-involvement and overwork, contagion, and relationship problems. The Governing Council of the ACA established a second task force on impaired counselors in 2003. The creation of this task force reflected ACA's commitment to identifying and developing intervention strategies and resources to help impaired counselors. The task force found through a survey that counselors had a few fears of reporting an impaired colleague, including fear of denial by others, stigma associated with impairment, fear of reprisal, and the lack of awareness of procedures and programs. Since counselors are well educated about mental and emotional struggles, and because counselors are skilled at helping others address their concerns, it is believed that counselors are immune, or at least less susceptible to struggles of their own. This is a myth. Compounding this myth is the belief that when counselors do experience some sort of personal difficulties, that they should be able to overcome them without seeking assistance ourselves. This counselor heal thyself mentality is a reflection of the stigma that seems to persist not only in the general population, but among the community of helpers as well. One way counselors can guard against impairment is the regular practice of self-monitoring and self-care activities.